it would be hard to find where to start. Yeah, so do you want to tell me what should be the order, Rolik, of
Yeah. So first, I think we are going to wait for the four late people on the community hangouts. Maybe they haven't seen the stuff yet. I'm going to bring them here. But I think maybe we can start to thank everyone for being here. And I hope you guys like barbecue and meat because that's the topic today.
why meat, would you say? But yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I think it's the very first AMA or live stage we are hosting since the minting event. I've done some, but not within the community. And so I'm really excited because we've been really busy the past few weeks
Yeah.
building the next steps. I know the market conditions are really terrible since our launch. So obviously that's the great thing. We were not waiting for that cash money to start building. So we still have everything in the treasury, and yeah, there's some guy on Twitter who has done a little due diligence on how we are handling treasury and how we are working on stuff. So that's a pretty cool read that you can have. And in the meantime, we are obviously building Skull City. And the idea today, this special event, the barbecue event, obviously you all understood that behind that we are talking about Flesh, which is the primary utility token in Skull City. So from the documentation we've built, the white paper, what happened is that we decided to go on the creative way by creating our own tokenomics and our own system, which is a first ever done on chain, which is the Flesh token, and that Flesh token rottens. So from what you've seen in the white paper, we wanted to introduce you to some changes and how that will work. Spoiler alert, we have built it already and tested it as creators, and that will be shipped in the next few days. I will give you the roadmap of the release, and that will obviously come with the staking features and the butchers feature. So how that works. Basically, the Flesh token is the utility token in Skull City. So that would be a primary token. So you can imagine that token being used as a reward for each and every action you have there. It's like getting a salary from Skull City. So when you will stake your NFTs, you will earn Flesh token. You will be able, in terms of use cases, to use your Flesh to play mini games. You will be rewarded from those mini games with Flesh tokens. And last but not least, but the use case, the primary use case of this token is to be able to purchase real life items from it. So merchandising, for example. We might have an alpha right there straight away for believers, so holders of baby skulls, but they will be the first ones able to use Flesh tokens to get merchandising, specific merchandising for them. So basically, obviously, they are the beta tester of everything we are building. And what's innovative about that token is that it's deflationary per definition because it rottens, and so that Flesh tokens rottens to become rotten flesh. So what we changed from the basic theory we've got on how the mechanism should work is that every day 10% of the Flesh token is going to rotten. So if you have, let's say, 1,000 Flesh in your account, at the end of the day, 100 of them are becoming rotten flesh, and then you will have to claim the rotten flesh from that. So the contract itself, the Flash contract, is doing that on its own. The great news is that we released that already on the testnet and have been testing it for the past few weeks. And
for a while now.
yeah, and going to test that also this week on the staking mechanism and Butcher's mechanism, which I will describe a bit more. And so that's how the Flash works. So the Flash is the utility token that you can get. You can prevent it from rotting by putting it in what we call the butchers, basically bringing those token to the butcher so he can freeze it, as we say. So you can get frozen flesh from that. So
Do you
just
have
go
any
there.
image of the Flash?
Yeah, I think we've got some. I can share that with you and let me. Didn't we already show the Flash? No?
It's also to illustrate, what you're saying.
Yeah. How can I do that?
Just share it in the general or in the taverns for the
Oh,
holders.
yeah, taverns. Yeah, I'm just going to do that in the general. I think
Okay.
it will be easier. Let me grab that. I have so many files right now. Yeah, and obviously the white paper is going to be updated. That's my job to do that, but we were busy building it, so didn't have the time to change the stuff there. But yeah, to keep on going on that, the frozen flesh, so is flesh that gets within the butchers, I'd say. So you just stake it there, and it never rottens. And then you can claim it anytime you need to use it. For example, if you want to play or if you want to buy merchandising or stuff like that. So the idea is to have a way to secure the flesh, avoiding it from rotting and having it available for you anytime. So there is a fee taken by the butchers to freeze the flesh, which is a 5% fee. And then when you unfreeze that, you will also have to wait 24 hours for the flesh to unfreeze. So it's like a way to have a delay and a mechanism where you cannot use straight away the flesh you unfroze. Obviously, there's always a case where you can pay, like we call the feature the microwave. So basically, you take the frozen flesh, put it in the microwaves, and you can directly use that by paying a fee as well. So that's the idea of the mechanism. And you would say, why do we need rotten flesh? What is the use case of rotten flesh? Basically, the flesh is the utility token that you can use for day-to-day activities in Skull City. And the rotten flesh is the actual currency within Skull City that allows you to upgrade the staking mechanism. So we are going to introduce you to some features of the staking, which are having a squad and being able to send different NFTs to the fight, and also slots. So I will be able to explain that later on the staking when we are releasing the staking in the next few weeks. Obviously, we are going to have a lot more conversations like that, more open, obviously. And yeah, so that's the idea there, that we transform from theory in the white paper to actual reality right now on the testnet. And so we wanted to have that event to tell you about that, because this week we are going to test right now the creators are testing the staking feature and the butcher feature. So the user interface is ready on our end and testing that. Next week, the plan there is to have the mods and the ambassadors to get in and test the whole feature. still on the test net. Obviously, we want to have everything tested there. And then the next week, so 2 weeks from now, the baby skulls will be able to test the whole flow and the whole user interface, which basically is to be able to freeze the flesh to avoid them from rotting, to unfreeze the flesh, but also to be able to stake NFTs, to buy slots, to stake more NFTs to the fight, to unlock new squads also. And obviously for all of you right now, that might be a bit confusing because you don't have all the information, and I might be dropping a lot of stuff right now, but that was the idea of the live stage here, to give you all the alphas in random orders, so you can understand what we are building. And yeah, I think I said that all, Rawlic. Did I miss something, or?
Yeah, I think I have some questions, so I can, get some alphas from you.
Yeah.
Some stuff you didn't want to tell,
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if the audience wants that, but I actually do.
That's
Do you have?
really the hardest part there, to make me tell all the alphas there.
Yeah, I think it's the easiest part, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any image, any design on how it will look?
Share that right now. Maybe on the general, because I didn't really talk with Moz on what we should communicate or not. So I'm just going to share maybe the assets of the flesh. Oh, thanks, Moz. So this is just Moz is sharing on the general the process of the rotting flesh. That's just a video we use as a demo that we will have integrated in the onboarding and the tutorials there. So the 3D is not amazing. Obviously, that's not done by Riza, but just for explanation purposes. And I think I'm just trying to find in the files right now the flesh itself in 2D. Should be there, tokens. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so we got the Okay. By the way, if you guys in the stage have any question, feel free to raise your hand, and I will bring you to the speaker.
Yep, and I just shared right now the images of the tokens there. So first one, you have the flesh, which is the utility token. Then second one, the rotten flesh, and the third one is the frozen flesh that never rottens. So basically, you have a look at the overall situation there. And what I'm going to do right now is share some of my screen on Figma, which is the design tool we are using to create Skull City. And I'm just trying to zoom in.
Okay, so we are being asked about the lore. Is it human's flesh?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the idea there is to have the skulls, like when you stake your skulls, you put them in a contract that we call that the portals, and basically it's sending your Madskullz and also baby skulls and Hall of Fames and all the NFTs you got from our ecosystem to a fight against humans. The more they stay there in the fight, the more flesh they bring. So the longer they stay, let's say you keep them 2 days or 3 days in staking, you will have a multiplier, which is the number of flesh they will bring back. So the more they stay, if you keep them there for 30 days, 60 days, whatever, the multiplier will get to 1.5, 1.6. And so you will bring more flesh. And so you stake them, they go to fight, they will start gathering some flesh tokens, and then you can unstake them to claim the flesh. From there, when you unstake them, you will be able to add new skulls to your squad, so increase the squad capacity, or add new squads, so you are able to send more of them in different groups and fight against the humans. And so yeah, obviously they bring flesh, and that's the mechanism we wanted to have creative in a way, because we could have done that the way others do, and we decided to keep it a fun play to earn ecosystem, because as you may know, what we want to do is build tokenomics that lasts in the long run, not just like if you check on play to earn mechanism, the tokens charts, they just go to the zero at the end. And basically what we are trying to build right now is like true utility, and the combo of play to earn mechanisms, which is the staking features, but also in the meantime having utility for that flesh token. So the utility is obviously the actual games, the merchandising, and everything around that. So that's something.
About the merchandising, can you tell us a bit more on how it will work with the flesh? Like, are you going to have to pay in flesh? Well, how is it going to work ideally?
Yeah, ideally. So right now we are trying to have a way to so we already decided on the partners we are working with for the shipping and building mechanism for the merchandising. So we wanted to go for the a luxury style of merchandising, so sweaters and stuff like that, which is an actual partner from the Avalanche ecosystem. And so yeah, basically the idea is to be able to use your flesh token to purchase real life items, and starting obviously with merchandising, which is t-shirts and sweaters and stuff like that.
Okay, so you guys, if you didn't get a PS5 already, just wait for Madskullz to offer you one.
Yeah, at the end, the idea would be obviously to have other type of merchandise to like promote in the store. That will go obviously also with partnership and sponsors that we are trying to sign at the moment. And obviously, the more the community grows, the more we'll be able to sign those deals. And each and every deal we get from the real world will have a spot in the shops and be able to be purchased with flesh token. So that's the main, I'd say, utility of the flesh token based in the real world. And obviously what we are building in is the mini games platform. So the play to earn mechanism and the staking mechanism is like a needle game mechanism where you can stake your NFTs, bring them back, upgrade the way you stake them, etc. So that's kind of a loop, which is really similar to all play to earns mechanism in the ecosystem. But what we want to do is what we call the arcades platform, where you have mini games like Mario Party, where you can decide to play different mini games. To play those mini games, you will need to have flesh tokens. It will be less or more expensive depending on the game itself, and then you will be rewarded to play the game with flesh tokens. So the idea is to have a combo of entertainment and also reward for the players who are actually skilled.
So basically, you are saying we are aiming for play to earn by the evil stacking mechanism, but also play and earn, and also a strategy with a bit of gamble, since you pay to play the minigame, but you will only get more if you reach a certain score or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, right now, so you might have read all that from the documentation, and everything there, everything I'm seeing there is already in the white paper. But today we have the assurance to be able to ship that because we already have that in the testnet working. So that was the great news here. It's not just theory anymore. It's actually viable. And for the mini games, I'd say it's the coolest part of that is that, as you may know, we already have a partnership, a sponsorship agreement with Silta Finance, where we are searching which is the best way to create that utility.
Oh. Okay, so sorry guys, I don't know what happened. Mad, you need to come back to the stage. I don't know what happened. He just kicked us. Mad? Okay, sorry guys. I'm just going to answer a question I saw here about every holders gets a PS5. No, that was just an example of what you can find in the merch in the shop. Okay, so guys, don't check your box mail every day and see if you get the PS5 from Madskullz. Nope.
What happened, man? Am I back in the?
Yeah, you're back. I don't know. It just disconnected us for some reason.
All of us, or just
No, just the speakers. I don't know why.
That's weird. But yeah, do you know where it stopped? Because I was like going for a huge monologue right there, and
yeah. No, you were talking about. I have a blank. I was listening.
Please tell me
I
it's not
promise you.
the PS5. Please tell me it's not. You didn't stop the PS5.
No, yeah, Silta Finance.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
you were
great.
talking about Silta Finance.
Okay, so yes, Silta Finance, as you may know, they are the first real life, I'd say, company, Web2 company to trust us with an actual treasury. They paid to get sponsored, to have a sponsored attribute. And on our end, what we need to ship is an experience for them to get promoted in Skull City. This experience could be a mini game, as we said. So when I say mini game, is something that truly goes with our values and their values about sustainability and sustainable energy in general. So I have the pleasure right now to tell you that we have 2 new members that joined the team at Madskullz, who are Alain and Jean-Michel. Those are French names, and they are the ones officially building games with me and us at the studio. So the games you already have seen before, Duck Tap and Hamster Break, from the studio. So I have their official go on those mechanisms. And yeah, so that's the first option we have for Silta Finance. And the second option is the learn to earn experience. Basically, what we want to achieve with the platform on Skull City is also a way for people to get acquainted with the whole ecosystem and to be able to learn and discover new things. And the example is great with Silta Finance because maybe all of you right there in the audience are not familiar with what they are building. So our goal there is to be able to create the same mechanism that you might have seen on Coinbase, where you can earn rewards from learning stuff. So imagine just learning stuff about Silta Finance, and at the end of that, having a quiz. And when you answer the quiz, you get rewarded in Flash tokens. That's the kind of learn to earn experience that we'd like to build. And obviously, having that open to anyone in the ecosystem, and it could be in Avalanche or even outside. So basically, everything trying to bring true utility to the ecosystem, not just saying that we are a community treasury based on the AVAX that you all spent to get the NFTs, but also from the actual cash and everything we are having or getting from the external world as Silta Finance and other partners. So So that's the thing, and right now the token, the Flash token, is on the testnet, and that's why we are like really excited, and we created that barbecue event for us to be able to introduce that to you. Obviously, also it's a good way for us to be able to speak together and hear about your questions and yeah, to make sure that you are not too impatient about that. and
Uh,
and
Speaking of questions, we have like a lot.
yeah, go ahead.
So the first one I see here is what about the shipping internationally?
Yeah,
Did we took that in consideration?
yeah, of course. So basically, the idea there is to have a partner. So at first we wanted to do that on our own, but our main job is to be builders and to focus on building Skull City, building games. So we are working with a partner who is going to be able to ship internationally. And that's yeah, so that's not an option, obviously, because our community is based in Europe, but also in the United States, in Asia, in Africa. So we have to be like really global
Okay,
and
so basically wherever you are, you can buy some merch
yeah.
in the city.
And
Um,
we've already done that with with the Bisculls
yeah,
we've sent.
the Hall of
So,
Fames
so
also,
yeah,
yeah.
the Hall of Fames. Yeah, we
Mm.
have sent merchandise, like merchandising, to the holder, and he's based in the US. So from France to the US. I mean, that's yeah, that's
Great
something which
distance.
is obviously there. Yeah.
Okay, second question, is the rarity going to have any influence in the stacking?
Absolutely, that's the great thing there. We are going to share with you the actual notes. Right now, we have a different spreadsheets that we worked on with the different rewards and prices you get from staking and the different levels. It is a bit not digest, I would say, to share with you right now, because there are like thousand information, but we are going to put that in a clean format and update that. I'm going to update that in the white paper. And so the answer is yes. Each and every Skull's rarity have its importance in the play to earn, the staking mechanism, which is around a multiplier by 2. If I'm not saying something wrong, Moz. I don't have the data in front of my eyes. And yeah, the baby skulls are considered as epic, and the Hall of Fames NFTs are considered legendary. And yeah, so that answers the questions.
Okay, and I just want to ask you another question about that, but does the attributes will have at some point any utility or like, temporary utility on the staking?
So not on the staking. The idea is to have a different. So staking mechanism is something which is really expected when you launch a project on Avalanche, and that's something like we couldn't have not shipped that, and the rarity is really for that, for the staking mechanism. But as I told you, we are trying to build other utilities for the attributes, and that goes with the sponsorship, the partnerships. An alpha I can give you right now is that in a few days, one day, we are finishing a deal with a few other attributes like we had from the mini market makers mint, and
Mm.
basically we are just going to provide more and more free mints to people holding NFTs with special attributes. So to give you an example, which is not financial advice, Knives Legacy is one of our greatest partners from a long time, and something is coming with them, but also with other projects. Since you may notice that the free mint period on Avalanche right now, and obviously the skulls are going to be able to enjoy that.
That's awesome. There was a question about the worm attribute. Does it has any use with our flesh,
With the flesh, not
the rotten
directly.
flesh? Yeah.
Yeah, not directly. As you may know, that's a community agreement also we have. So if you have any idea on utility, you are free to jump in. I can see right now in the audience there is P-Web, who is one of our holders and closest, dearest members, who's been helping us with different partnerships and bringing utility to some attributes. And everyone in the community is able to do that. If you have partners or if you know people that would be interested in sponsoring an attribute and bringing utility, we can do that. We can build that together. And so right now for the pets, all the pets, I wouldn't say all the pets, but yeah, right now for the pets, there's not a direct use case. We are working on some, but just know that like the coda in Bored Ape Yacht Club, the other did project in Ethereum, we have 1 on 10. So basically there is one pet that has been created for each and every 10 Madskullz. So 10% of the Madskullz have pets, and there is going to be utility behind that. That's just that I cannot give an exact roadmap or timings on that, but we're just keeping.
Yeah, you know, while building, you always have new ideas coming up. Sometimes you have like issues, so you need to do something else to fix that. And basically, we are going to do like one thing at a time, but we still have the whole picture in mind.
That's basically what I'm trying to provide you, but I'm trying also not to be disappointing in
well,
all that,
in my
because
opinion, you're not. In my opinion,
okay,
you're not.
cool.
I have another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, are we going to plan a partnership with Burger King? Because they want free Ubers.
I'm trying really, really hard. I've been contacting them on LinkedIn. Right now, that's not one of the clients of the studio, so I don't have direct access to someone there. But I'm pretty sure
Someone
that's
does.
one brand that would be interested in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess the help for everyone, that might be a quest also on Crew 3. Yeah, I'm not giving up on that, and basically the more, that's why what I told you about the community. Basically, I'm trying to build something which is going to last for a long time, and the most important thing about the Madskullz is the community behind and everyone here, because that's what's important in each and every NFT project. Not just the art, obviously. You can buy Madskullz just for the art, but by being a representative of the community, that gives us the power to negotiate and go find new brands and new partnerships for the community at the end, because that's not just for us, that's for the whole community. So the bigger we are, the bigger we get, and the bigger we get, the bigger we can become, and that cannot happen
you're
alone.
saying that everyone here is capable to bring something new to the project. And well, I'm just going to say that about the attributes, but it's like if someone in the community has an idea for an attribute, they are always free to welcome, and we can make this happen. And also for the real partnership, basically the community is the one who is going to make this possible, right?
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the people in the audience have already done so, and try to, like, we are all a bridge in the ecosystem. Obviously, for us creators, it's more obvious because we created the project and we've built everything that you can see. But the rest is in all of us hands. Like, everyone is having a great role to play. You might have seen what happens in Twitter when everyone posts, and that brings a lot of visibility, and that brings a lot to the community. And that's something I would never have been able to do by my own on my own. And so that's totally on you guys, the work there and the marketing there. So
Yep.
yeah, the more we do, sometimes that can just fail, and some partnership we are trying to sign do not work. But some of them go through, and that's really really cool. That's truly an innovation. Even the Silta Finance one, I guess it's the first one on Avalanche that is sponsoring directly an attribute. So we are really trying to create new stuff, and you can see even like in the audience, Artie, who is the marketing director at Silta Finance, he's always there, always trying to help on bringing new ideas and everyone around. So that's like really a teamwork. So yeah, not sure that answers the question. You know me.
Well, in my opinion, it does. If not, feel free to tell us. So another question. We have a lot of questions, and I love it.
Go ahead.
I love it.
I'll continue until the question ends. It's been too long. We didn't speak, so.
Yeah, way too long. But you can't just be building and speaking at the same time. So
That would be
I think they will forgive us.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the next step. How we can be there and build and develop the city while also being here for the community. That's the trick we need to find there. And
Yeah,
really
I
complex.
agree. So another question is, how will you guys combat the sell pressure from flesh earned through staking?
Yeah, that's a great idea there. Basically, the flesh and rotten flesh tokens are going to be used only within Skull City. So the idea is not to provide liquidity outside Skull City for those tokens. We are going to provide use cases directly with the merchandising, so we can control also the prices and the offer in front of that. As I already mentioned, but I'm not even sure, the treasury is composed with all the cash that we've got from the minting, which is on a multi-sig that 3 of us as creators have keys on. So we need 2 on 3. And yeah, so basically it's an utility token within Skull City. And so right now the idea is to bring that to the next level by first generating the token, being able to burn that token in different ways through the butcher's mechanism, but also from the rotten mechanism. The rotten flesh has also huge ways of being burnt and having a deflationary mechanism, because if you want to build a bigger city, a bigger Skull City, like other buildings, that's one of Moses' greatest ideas, is that as a community we have to burn rotten flesh to build new buildings. So you will be introduced and acquainted to that later on, obviously, but we will have different use cases. Basically, the flesh is the utility token that you can use for each and every aspect in Skull City, and the rotten flesh makes everything upgradable. So it's just to upgrade. And since it's within the city, we can control in a way the way things go and how we can use and burn that. And at the end, from there, so that's the first step of what we are building right now. And the second step is obviously the Bones token, which is the actual bridge between Skull City and the real world. And on the Bones, for the Bones token, we are going to have the liquidity for that. So why I told you about keeping the treasury intact is because of that, because we need liquidity for the liquidity pool for the Bones token, and we need to be able to combat that sell pressure and the dump and pump and dump situation that we can see. And that goes by doing that in 2 steps. First, releasing the flesh and rotten flesh token and frozen flesh token internally in the city, and then from there move forward on the Bones token. And
okay, so basically you're saying first step is to make sure everything works and how we can balance and find the good balance, the
Yeah,
like
exactly.
equilibrium here on the tokens and the
Yeah,
uses.
exactly.
And then when we know the community is happy with that and everything works and we have uses, then we can go to the next step, which is the bridge to the real world.
Exactly. And so we already have a bridge with the real world, which is the merchandising, as I told you,
Yeah.
because it's something that we are able to have and to organize, and easy for us to like ship and just build. So that's a real utility that we have straight by building it. And for the bonds token, basically, we come from the Web 2, and so we had someone from like as a acting as consulting expert on the tokenomics, who is helping building the bonds token because we cannot go light on that.
Hmm.
And as I told you, since we are going for the long run, there are a lot of stuff related to finance, which are there. And me as the CEO of the agency or Madskullz project or mayor of Skull City, cannot go there without all the keys. So in for this point, we decided to go like really full professional and do a really tight setup there.
Basically, I think when I'm talking to people in the community or sometimes people outside the community, what the main word to describe us is professional with the minting experience and stuff. So yeah, I think it's great to take some more time to deliver, but making sure that it's like next level
Yeah,
shipping,
exactly.
so next level
The
features.
idea is also to find the balance between what we need to ship and have to ship, to keep the momentum also, and the community entertained and happy, because that's the first thing we wanna do. But the second thing is not just also to bring a token to the ecosystem, which is not viable in the long term.
Hmm.
So there's a balance between that, and I think we truly found the best way to do that with the flesh, rotten flesh, 10 bones. So to tell you a bit more on that expert, that's someone who launched a lot of tokens, and not on Avalanche only, but all Ethereum, and I'm talking about like top 20 of the coin market cap tokens. So yeah, basically the idea is just to understand that we are not experts at that, because that's not our job. But we need to have the proper guidance and all the keys to make the good and correct decisions about that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So the job is already starting for the bonds token, but it's not the priority for
Yeah.
you guys. It's one for us because that's the next step. But for you, the priority would be the flesh and the rotten flesh, and trying the whole mechanism and make sure that we've done a great job there.
Okay, okay. So moving on, the next questions. So I may have the answer for this one, but does NFTs will work as a standalone or will require five of each slash bundle type? For example, smokers.
Yeah, that's a great question. That will be actually both of them, because as I told you, nothing is really written down in marble. So for some of the attributes, they will be able to work by themselves. We've seen that for the mini market makers attributes. For the smokers, that was one of Mo's ideas, and he wanted to have a way to gather and like start a collection from that. And so that might be one of the alpha I can bring you there, which is that you can imagine having badges from collecting stuff, and that's really a way of seeing also that if you have more than one thing that could bring you a badge, of something. I cannot go too much in the detail of that, but what we are trying to bring there is obviously utility and rewards in different kinds, not just only flesh tokens, but also badges and stuff like that, and different accesses in Skull City. The accesses, I think I already got to the bottom of this, but you can imagine even in the mini games, being able to access some mini games only if possessing one attribute. We have the example with Silta Finance Eyes, which can give you access to that unique game for Silta Finance. But you can imagine that for all other
Every attribute.
assets,
Yeah. And also I think maybe you can also think about like modifiers. For example, if you got the smoker's attribute in the minigame, maybe you can like have the design of the game changing, or more rewards, or more pretty much
Yeah,
anything.
basically you can think the idea of the project, Madskullz project, I think it's good to say it back, is to be innovative and creative as the studio behind that. And we cannot do that by ourselves. I wanted to create the project also because I was tired of having my own decisions in the Web2 world. And the idea is to also work with the community by listening and by hearing what everyone has in mind. And until now, that has been really successful because we've built something bigger than I ever imagined, and I think truly bigger than each and every Web2 project that we've built before. I'm truly 100% sure that that's the good path and that's the way to go. So yeah.
Okay, nice. So next question, will we see a list of those most sought after attributes utilities to
I,
make, so
I
it's
didn't.
kind of question suggestion. So it will make possibly some hunting parties for NFT attributes.
Yeah, that's the idea, but it's like really not written on the roadmap. Right now, we are building the collection part, which we call the house, which is the place in Skull City that you are um, able to see your different NFTs, Mad Skulls, Baby Skulls, or Hall of Fames, and everything attached to them. But obviously, yeah, the idea is to have a way to create that secondary market, because right now the market is already existing and is pretty huge for the market conditions, but it's only based on uh, what it looks and feels like and the rarity of the NFTs themselves, so great, rare, legendary, or epic. But that shouldn't be just it. It should also go a bit further by having, let's say, market conditions where you want to buy something at a moment and sell something at another time, and so that's how we create that volume with the market. So the idea is to create operations also for that, for like being providing people the way to um, to be able to get NFTs on the secondary market to resell them, and that's also the answer you might all have on why I'm like super chill about the Hulks. Basically, I'm like really happy about the Hulks having all the keys right now because that's something that can be used as rewards. So obviously, we have to find the 666 missing ones. But what the Hulks has is keys that are at a price which is about the min price. All of you guys had your keys, and basically that's a way also to reward the different actions within Skull City. So not just only the flesh tokens, but also that. And in the merchandising in the shops, you can also imagine being able to buy back keys from the Hulks with your flesh tokens. So that's
Sounds
one
exciting.
huge alpha I'm giving there, but that might answer why I'm like really not stressed at all about the Hulks and the supply there, because it's actually a great thing to have that supply there. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Another question here is, do we have any alpha on the golden tickets?
Yeah, there's not an alpha right now on the golden ticket, and I know everyone is waiting for that. But yeah, if you have any ideas that you might imagine, obviously you can share that with us. But I like everyone to speculate on their end. That might come. That might be being built right now, but I don't want to tell
Mm.
anything. I really cannot spoil alphas about that because that's too much of an info on the secondary market. It's like insiders information, which I can.
Okay. Next question from Yufa. I heard mention of sponsorship that could be from other blockchains. Is there interest? Is it possible to integrate or partner into additional chains?
Yeah, that's a great question. We are obviously we've picked Avalanche, as you may already know, because of the tech itself and so the consensus protocol, the ecosystem, the fact that is eco-friendly in a way, and obviously because of the relationship we have with the Avalabs team by building the whole community. But we are not like maximalists of Avalanche. The future is cross-chain, and there's not one chain to rule them all. That's how we think about all that. And great projects are not only on Avalanche; they are everywhere. So we are not going to settle just for one chain. We are going to build partnerships with other chains, and we are already doing that even on Solana with our friends at Shogun Treasury, close friends of Riza, the artist. Um, so yeah, that's we are really not maximalists on blockchain, but we are maximalists on community. That's the only thing which is actually yeah.
Okay. So guys, I think I asked all the questions you had. I only have two more things to say on my end. First, Mad, do you have any image of the butchers or something to share?
I think I've already shared one, but
Yeah,
I
probably
can just
just for the
share
believers, though.
screenshots. Yeah, not I cannot share only for believers since people are here.
Yeah, but you used to share something, but just for
Yeah,
believers, maybe you can share a bit more.
I can do a screenshot right now of the website. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to find the proper screenshots there, but not giving too much information, you know.
Obviously.
I think I got one which is not the most complex one. Uh, yeah, should be simple enough for the purpose. Okay, let's do that. Let me screenshot that. Okay, did you hear the screenshot feature there?
Nope.
No, you didn't. And let me put that there. Cool. And I just sent that in the general.
Ooh. Okay, guys.
Basically, I'm not spoiling too much there. That's an easy screenshot. Some of the believers already have seen what it is. But this is just the unfreeze feature, and you might, by reading, have some information on what's what.
Mm. Yeah, no,
But,
I
yeah,
like it.
I mean, I'm
And
pretty happy with the result there. But yeah.
so I have a news that's not a question, but
Yeah.
I took a screenshot of the listener during the AMA. And guys, we can't have a barbecue party without some meat. So everyone here on the screenshot gets 30 flesh token airdropped in their wallet when the token is out.
So for the official, obviously the official ones, not just the test net. So that's just a reward. And obviously we couldn't do that before having the butchers on because otherwise it will just rotten and you won't be able to use it. But yeah, that's just free flesh for celebrating the fact that everyone joined and have been really patient about what we are doing there. I know it's pretty difficult when we take cash from our own pockets to invest in images and yeah. So what you didn't say, Rawlic, is that there is a counterpart to that, because we can do that only and only if we have all the ingredients from the
Yeah, do
barbecue.
we have the
Yeah.
ingredients? Because we
So
can't start the barbecue without them.
so
So
yeah,
guys,
I need to see in the general chat all the ingredients and where
okay,
you get them. Okay. Wow, you were really ready, guys. Oh, come on.
okay, awesome.
And we have to thank Miha for the
Yep.
idea there of the game, and obviously Rolik for organizing that. But I really like the way we introduce you to some features and to what we build. If it was just me, I would just create a Twitter Spaces and give you all the alpha like in random order and let you do that, let
I
you
think it's
understand what you
this
can.
format is fine. Like we only have the active ones, and we are rewarding the one who are here, like oftenly. So for the community, I like that mindset here.
That's a really cool thing, and it's been really too long we didn't talk together. So
Yep.
it's a bit hard for us to be building and missing you at the same time. I know Moz is taking a lot of his own time to get to the Discord and answering, because it became an addiction there.
Mm.
But yeah, and yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, to make sure that everyone got the news, that right now we are on the testnet, having fun with the creators, trying to break everything. Next week is the week with mods and ambassadors, and they just are learning that right now, and so they will be able to break anything to make sure that that we didn't miss something. And right after, obviously, the believers, and then open to the public right after.
Yep.
So we are really excited. We know that's a bit of a process to digest and a lot of information. I will make sure that the white paper is up to date, that you have everything and all the keys to get.
But I think we recorded this, so maybe we can do like a small video, something we can upload on the Discord for anyone who wants to listen. And I wanted to ask you guys, since you are here, how would you feel about like a weekly AMA with everyone here, pretty much like this, so I can take the lead and we can answer your questions, updating you on how it's going. Because I know for a fact that on some projects, you don't get enough news from the developers and everyone gets scared. So yeah, having creators around one time per week, and one can talk, play mini games in the same times or not, basically up to you.
Oh, awesome!
Okay.
I'm seeing everyone saying yes
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
general.
So we will
I think
need
that would be
to.
cool. I'm just scared, like on my end, why I'm not
I
talking
can.
too
I will
much. But
be
yeah,
the one handling this, I
no,
think.
no, I know. It's just because I didn't do it before, because I'm scared to provide information which is not accurate, because as you
Oh
know,
yeah, but
I'm
basically when
advocate
you
of
explain
alpha.
to
But
people,
yeah,
you explain to people that things change as long as you build, but the
yeah,
the, the long vision, the long run is still here.
yeah.
So
It will never move, right? Or
yeah,
alpha.
yeah. Okay, I think we've covered it all.
If
So I
anyone has
have
a
the yeah,
question,
yeah.
entropy or alpha, I don't know if I have more. I mean, I always have more, but yeah, I cannot. It's like really insiders information. You
Oh,
already
last
asked the
question.
question. I told you both, man. Golden ticket and monster delivery box. And to be
Sounds
honest,
great.
the delivery box is like the
The
best one
rarest.
to me, like the craziest drawing of Riza there. And if you have seen, I'm not sure you are able to help, but it's not Madskullz related at all, but it could be. Riza is doing, is trying to promote himself on Twitter and on OpenSea. So if you can give him a shout out of our help, because the more known he gets, the more visibility we get to to the project, and he's truly the artist behind that. Even don't tell him that, obviously. I'm not sure he's here. He shouldn't be here.
I don't think he's here.
No, he's not here. Yeah, don't tell him I really like his work, because I'm trying to be like really the worst with him to get the best out of him. But but yeah, that would be great to have him, to have a shout out and to help him promote his art on OpenSea and anywhere else. And yeah, I think I've said it all. I was just wondering if we could, like, since there's a lot of people here, if we could have a last game after the question of.
Do you guys want to have a game?
The Lolkins party and have a
Lolkin
quiz to the winner.
Okay. And a key for the winner. Okay.
Obviously. We already gave 2 keys, right?
Yeah.
To the previous winners. I'm gonna handle that right after the call, but right now I think it's great to have another game.
Okay, guys. So you can click on the link, and if someone here makes it to the top one, then he gets a key.
I hope it's me.
Yeah. I hope it's you.
Wait. Do you want to move directly from here to the community hangout? Or?
Yeah, we can move to the community hangout. I think so just so you know, guys. Okay, no, the bot is gone. Never mind. Yeah, let's move to the community hangouts and talk while playing.
Awesome, that's great. Thanks everyone for being
you,
here,
guys.
for listening to us. Sorry for the energy in my voice. I'm like really tired, but the barbecue got me in. And yeah, I'm really excited about the news that we just gave. I really can't wait to have you break everything. I'm excited, and at the meantime, I don't know what the future holds. So, like, yeah, let's just pray for it to be as amazing as we've tried it now. So can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, let's go in community hangouts, guys.
Sure. See you guys. Thanks. Hey. Good to see you back.
Yup.
Yo.
Hey. So.
Wait, I didn't click on the link. Let me get there.
13 people right now.
I don't know how you do that, Rawlic, by the way, because I feel like you win a lot of keys all the time. You are really good at games. Or am I really bad?
What? Do I win a lot of keys? No.
I don't know. I have the impression that you are good at gaming. So,
oh yeah. I'm good. Thanks. But yeah, I do.
And maybe that would be great to have a poker session someday. Like yeah.
Yeah, we can.
I don't want to give you too much trouble and having too much work there, but.
No, we can organize that. A poker. It's been a while though, but I think we are just going to go for.
The classic one, not the
10, yeah,
the 10,000 the 10
yeah.
poker on Avalanche.
Yeah.
That was your idea, not mine. So.
Yeah, I know it was. But hey, I mean, after all, it went well.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It went okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Okay, so I'm just going to wait a bit for you guys to join. The link is on the general.
And so the Lolbins can be played with your keyboard. That's a really easy game. Ufa is getting really great at it. Rawlic is obviously amazing, and I'm still pretty bad, but there's nothing else I can do except trying hard. And the winner of the 3 rounds will get the keys.
Can we
Let's
put a handicap to Sandy Sony, please?
Oh.
That's called the kick. Yeah, we can kick him.
He's gonna crush us again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready, guys. Everyone's here.
Think.
Okay, if we need to wait someone, please ask us to wait. Else, I'm starting now.
I think Sandy is not in the lobby right now.
Of the gamers there.
Okay, so you're not on the lobby.
Let's go.
Okay, well, never mind.
Oh.
Let's go.
Nice. This game is really fun.
Yeah, we should try to. I don't know if you guys got the computer for, but we should try
Just imagine having that in better quality, obviously, in Skull City and being able to earn flesh tokens. And that's my dream goal there.
Yeah, like a multiplayer game like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Mario
no
Party style.
on the multiplayer. That won't be the first game and feature we release.
Obviously.
But I really
It's hard to develop multiplayer games. So it's not easy.
I'm pretty sure that's going to hurt so bad. Oh.
Oh.
No, don't move. Don't. Okay, go. Whoa!
Can we hide behind things?
Oh, jeez.
No, yes, you can hide, and then she doesn't see you.
Oh.
Oh no!
Always when I'm jumping.
Same. Whoa! Second round.
This is really slow.
Let's go.
Ah, Mud! You almost pushed me. Oh! No!
Okay, Mud is going to make it.
Mud is going to make it.
He did it.
Oh!
No, he didn't.
1/3 nerd maybe for the win. No!
Please!
And I'm in!
Nice.
Yeah!
Oh, man.
20 seconds left, guys. No pressure, by the way. No, 1/3. Why? So
No.
close. You can feel the pressure here. Everyone's
Yeah.
tense.
Already!
Already?
That was the hardest
no,
game that I ever
no.
played.
Oh no! I feel so bad for the ones just joining. We should do another one after that.
Is Ignis
Yeah, no, Ignis. No, go away.
cheater?
You won one already.
Ignis is
Is there
cheating.
a prize? Is there a prize for the guys who stuck at the starting line, or
Absolutely not. But we should have, yeah.
Damn.
Woo.
No!
Oh no.
Okay. Nice.
How come are you that fast? There's no way. Come on.
No.
Yeah. Wait for that dog. No! Oh
Man.
no. Okay, I'm done.
Fuck me.
Same. Oh damn.
No, but oh, he's pushing me. Damn.
Manitou.
Oh,
Oof. That was it's really impossible to go from the top of the. No?
Ooh. Oh
Did
yeah,
anyone
I
miss?
just went from the top to
Oh yeah?
the top path, yeah. But I missed a lot. Did we all make it? Yeah, okay. It's two random guys now.
Okay. Two random kids.
hey guys, just as an FYI, is it normal for the one that got eliminated to be stuck on the homepage, not seeing you guys anymore?
That's why, yeah, that's why I'm streaming it. So, you know, since I always go to the third round.
Oh, cool.
You can see the stream in Discord, yeah.
Little cocky.
And there will be another one right after, I think.
come on,
Just
come
to
on.
be fair for everyone who tried hard there. I've seen 1/3 nerd getting eliminated.
Guys, are you playing with a mouse or are you playing with your keyboards?
No, I'm on the trackpad.
God, some of you are going so fast.
And I'm just trying to. But I'm pretty sure Rawlic has another way around.
no, keyboard and mouse.
No. Not again.
No!
No.
Oh
Is that red
no!
too? Oh,
Who won?
Let's go,
Who won?
guy.
Who won?
Manitou again.
Wow!
I'm still there.
Wow! This is crazy. I think we should change the game.
Yeah, let's go play Crunker. Yeah.
No, no,
No.
there's no way. I'm pretty sure we can have another game. Let me check the games we can find. More IO games. Yeah, open another ticket, man, with the